Estos son los dos hombres Gusio durante mucho tiempo.
இல்ல புரியல.
கண்டிப்பா இவங்களால இத பண்ணிருக்க முடியாது. இவங்களுக்கு மேல யாரோ ஒருத்தன் இருக்கான்.
யார் நீ?
டாக்டர்.
Hello, I'm Manushree.
And I'm Nawina.
And today we are going to be reviewing the movie Doctor, starring Sivakarthikeyan. And it is really new, it was just released. And this movie is directed by Nelson Dilip Kumar. So, this movie is very long, I'll definitely go ahead and say that. And I have watched lots of movies with Sivakarthikeyan, however, it's been a really long time since he's acted in movies. And so this is one that I've seen, I think the last one I saw was the other Nicho, it was many, many years ago. But just letting you know, I mean, he definitely lived up to his role in this movie. So that's what we definitely think so. And so if you go into the plot, he's an army doctor, and his character is very stoic. He's very reserved and calm. He's very practical. He's not very emotional at all, and you can see that in the film, which is funny because Sivakarthikeyan as an actual person is the exact opposite of that. And actually, in many movies, he acts as the exact opposite of that. So we have a super stoic kind of studious character, and that's mixed with the girl that he loves, who actually is his fiance/ex-fiance. They get into like some problems, but she's the exact opposite, very emotionally driven. And so this is where we get some conflict, where she can't handle his practicality, and then he believes that she needs to be smarter and stop trusting her heart and trust her mind more. So that's one of the plots. But then the main plot is what happens later, which you can say.
The family, there's a kid in the family who just goes missing. So they find out she's kidnapped.
She's the fiance's niece.
Yeah.
So, she gets into this slew of human trafficking actually, and is kidnapped. And so this Sivakarthikeyan, being an army doctor, instead of being proper and being like, oh, let's report to the police, he's like, oh no, let's just make an entirely different type of thing. Let's kidnap the assistant commissioner's daughter, and then in that way we can see who, like, the people who basically, let's kidnap her, and then in that way demand them to help find our child that's been kidnapped. So the entire movie is like comedic, definitely. There's like some really, really good comedy. It's been a long time since I've watched a really good like Tamil comedy movie. So this movie was very much Tamil comedy. It was really funny. I would say like the genre would be like dramedy, like a drama comedy kind of movie. And
because at the end it's not as funny.
The entire plot of the film is incredibly satirical. Like, it's just funny, but also like twisted and morbid, and I just thought it was really funny. But basically, Sivakarthikeyan, his expertise as a doctor, he uses as a way to gain leverage, and therefore he'll like quote, like he'll like remove kidneys of the, like, we have Yogi Babu also in this movie, so of course it's gonna be funny. But he's like a head of like he's like a criminal who also kidnaps girls for a living, and in order to get him to say something, Sivakarthikeyan kidnaps him and then like takes out his kidneys, stupid stuff like that. And so using his expertise in a way to get answers, and I mean, I guess that can be done. I've not seen it done before, but again, what you need to expect in this movie, it's hilarious, it's very funny. Definitely, it's very unrealistic, the entire film, but I think that's what makes it enjoyable. But yeah, so we have that story, and there's not much we can say about it. It's more like you have to kind of watch for the plot and everything. Lots of nice detail, lots of really, I guess, well thought shots. We have some really good cinematography, as I would say, really nice aerial shots, and it actually takes place in so many places in India, like Goa, Chennai, Madurai, like lots of places like that. And so I would say, for me, cinematography was really, really well done. Not extraordinary, obviously, but it's well done.
The music was kind of dumb at points, I'll be honest. There was like this weird guy chanting. It was weird.
It might have been stylistic, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah. Anyway, you should talk some more about the movie.
There's not really much to say about it. It's just a comedy movie. It's a good comedy movie.
Would you say it was engaging?
Yeah. At the end, it kind of dragged.
It was like 2 hours long, right?
Yeah, 2 hours, but it dragged a little at the end.
The one
They
thing,
ended it really stupid.
the good thing about this movie though is so there's not overhype in this film. Like Sivakarthikeyan isn't a famous actor, but he obviously is famous enough to have some hype. But there's not any hype in the film. At the end though, there is like a scene that's like kind of super cliche, and you know what? Maybe some people might like that, but we didn't really like it that much. And then there's like a song at the end, and I feel like that song just completely contrasted from the tone of the movie. So you know, but obviously, again, song isn't really a part of the movie. But, you know, obviously the movie itself was continuous, it was nice with continuity, and it was engaging, it was fun. It was long, very long, it was like almost over 2 hours long, and so, but I was engaged throughout. I wanted to watch that movie in one sitting, and so I did.
Okay, we rate this movie somewhere between a 7 and an 8.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Somewhere between a 7 and an 8 out of 10 for this movie.
I'd say for comedy, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, actually. Like, if I was
Nine.
if I was speaking like comedy, 9 or 10, but like movie as in like must watch, I'll give it an 8 because I mean it's good, but again, comedy movies aren't that impactful or anything. But it was good. It was good. A good watch. So we recommend you watch it. And yeah, we will see you in our next video, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.